The nominees for Game of the Year. Women's volleyball at City College in New York, September 15th, 2017. In an early season matchup in Manhattan, the Bears prevailed over CCNY in a 5-set marathon. The Bears were 2 points away from leveling the match in the second set, but the Beavers won 5 straight points to steal the set and take a 2-0 lead. Undeterred, the Bears took set 3 despite the Beavers jumping out to an early 11-3 lead and still leading 15-10 before SJC closed out the set on a 15-4 run, capped by a Tiffany Garcia Lawson ace to end the frame. Either team led by more than 3 throughout the fourth set, and with the set remaining tied 17-all, SJC rattled off 5 straight points to take the lead for good and force a deciding 5th set, which needed extra points to decide a winner. Both teams traded match points, with the Bears fighting off 2 more before converting on their 4th to win 2018. Freshman Garcia Lawson led the Bears with 11 kills and 4 aces, and Nina DiCioccio added 9 kills and 11 digs in SJC's first comeback from 2 down since 2015. Women's soccer versus Sarah Lawrence, October 25th, 2017. In one of the most important and thrilling games in team history, women's soccer defeated Sarah Lawrence College 1-0 at home in their final regular season game of the year to clinch their first berth in the Skyline Conference postseason. A very evenly match ensued, with the Griffins also looking to secure a playoff berth with a win of their own or a tie. Each goalkeeper saved the only shot they saw on goal in the first 45, as the score remained tied 0-0 at intermission. Early in the second stanza, the Bears gained 3 corners but were unable to get a good shot off, and the Griffins nearly got on board first when Jordan Figueroa's shot rang off the left post, but managed to stay out of net. Freshman Desiree Sakara's goal in the 75th minute from the right side of the box broke the scoreless deadlock, and the Bears survived a tenuous flurry in front of their own goal in the final seconds to escape with the victory. Men's basketball at Mount St. Vincent, November 30th, 2017. The Bears mounted one of the most impressive comebacks in team history, overcoming a 21-point deficit to stun Mount St. Vincent on the road, a team that subsequently finished in 3rd place and were Skyline semifinalists. SJC kept it close for the first 7 minutes of play, as a Dimitri Sarakis layup made it 15-10 Dolphins, but a speedy 14-0 Mount St. Vincent run, capped off by a Makai Johnson 3-ball, extended the Dolphins' advantage to 29-10. The Bears faced their largest deficit with 8 minutes to go in the first, and never led in a contest until a long-distance Sarakis trifecta, with 4 minutes left to play, gave SJC their first lead they wouldn't relinquish, as they held a host to 6 points over the final 5 minutes. The Rockets finished with a game-high 22 points, scoring 14 points in the second half to lead the comeback. Men's volleyball versus Yeshiva, March 22nd, 2018. The Bears claimed the signature victory, rallying from 2 sets down against Yeshiva University on senior night at the Hill Center. It was the first win over the Maccabees in 21 meetings, their most faced opponent in their 10-year history. Ron Solomons led the attack with career highs of 12 kills and 8 blocks, and Tim Driscoll and Alec Willis contributed double-double efforts. The Maccabees took the opening 2 sets, despite the Bears landing 3 more kills in the opening frame. The Bears built a 9-4 lead early in the third, and they never trailed, and a highly contested 4th set ended on a 4-0 run to knot the match at 2-all. In the 5th and deciding set, that saw 8 ties and 4 lead changes, the Maccabees pulled ahead 10-7 before the Bears came back to tie at 13-all. A Stephen Eddie kill brought about match point, with Sean Solomon stuffing a solo block to seal the victory. Baseball versus Farmingdale State, March 30th, 2018. After dropping a narrow 9-8 decision to the eventual Skyline regular season champs, the Bears recovered to hold off Farmingdale State in a 2-1 triumph in Game 2 for their first win of the season and the first collegiate victory for head coach Pete Blumenauer. Andrew Waters went the distance on the hill, holding the Rams to just 1 run in his first career complete game, striking out 3. In the third, Adam Schwartz knocked an opposite field single, followed by a Ram miscue that put 2 Bears in scoring position for Anthony Palermo, who took the first pitch he saw through the left side to score Schwartz for an early 1-0 lead. After the Rams tied the game in the 5th, Palermo delivered again in the bottom half, driving a 2-out single to left for the game winner. Farmingdale threatened with back-to-back 1-out singles in the 7th to gain runners at 1st and 2nd, but the defense held up and the game ended with catcher William DeLuca gunning down the runner trying to advance to 3rd on a pitch in the turf. Softball at Farmingdale State, April 22nd, 2018. Needing a victory to keep their playoff hopes alive, Victoria Mahoney fired a complete game shutout to lead the Bears to a 2-0 triumph over third-place Farmingdale, their only loss to a lower-ranked team this season. Mahoney scattered 6 hits and struck out 4 as she kept the Rams from reaching third all game. Sarah Kampuris led off with a 2-bagger in the second, and Kelsey Whalen drove her in with a single for the eventual game winner. The Rams rallied in the fifth, gaining runners at first and second, but Mahoney ended the threat with a flyout. Base hits by Maria Gentile, Daniela Trani, and Stephanie Ransell in the seventh helped add an insurance run as the win helped clinch the team's first appearance to the Skyline playoffs.